Welcome to our new moon in Gemini report. We are aligning thought with soul purpose. So we have this amazing Gemini new moon on the 26th or 27th, 2025, depending on where you are on the globe. It's at 6 degrees and 6 minutes. We have it at 11:02 p.m. Eastern Time. It's at 4:02 a.m. UK time, and we are in a real lot of energetic vibration because the Gemini new moon is going to bring in a lot of thought. So our tagline for this new moon is your cosmic invitation to connect deeply, communicate clearly, and transform through curiosity. It's wonderful, right? So what the new moon in Gemini symbolizes. The moon in Gemini invites us to open our minds and hearts to curiosity, connection, and fresh ideas. Gemini energy is ruled by Mercury, and it's all about communication, adaptability, and playful exploration. At 6 degrees, this new moon lights up the space for new mental beginnings, new conversations, new projects, and new ways of thinking. There's also an element of love categorized in there because that Venusian energy comes in, but do remember that Gemini is ruled by Mercury. This lunation encourages you to ask the questions such as, how can I express my authentic self through words and connections? It's a call to dance with duality, embrace change, and find a joy in your discovery. But don't be fooled by Gemini's lightness. With powerful aspects in this chart, this is also a deep invitation to transform your mindset and evolve your inner story. It's so exciting, isn't it? So exciting. You're kind of being asked to write your story. The other thing I want to say with the Gemini energy is that Gemini is a mental thinker. It's all about that communication element because it has that mercurial powerhouse behind it. And it's about really connecting into that so you know what's going on. So let's have a look at the energies in this chart. So we have Sun and Moon at 6 degrees Gemini, trine Pluto at 3 degrees of Aquarius. This is kind of a smooth, empowering trine that invites a deep mental and soul level transformation. Pluto's intensity will support uncovering hidden truths and regenerating how you think and communicate. Now, you're really being asked here to tune into the methods and the way that you communicate and the way that you deal with relationship as well at the same time. It's a big ask, really. It's a big call to saying to you, what way are you communicating? What way are you coming across in life? What way are you showing as you navigate life? So Mercury at 2 degrees and 21 minutes Gemini is trine Pluto. Your mind is sharp and intuitive now. It's perfect for those deep conversations, research, or any work that involves anything transformative. Now, I want to just say something about this chart. There are loads of trines, there's loads of sextiles, and they're positive elements, and the only negative element we really have in the chart aspected is with Jupiter, which is square Saturn and Neptune, right? But I will talk to you more about that in a moment, okay? But these are things you want to remember, that there is opportunity in this chart. So Uranus is at 27 degrees, right, in Taurus. It's sextile Saturn at the early degree point of Aries, where it's just made its new home, and Neptune also at an early degree point in Aries at 1 degree. So Uranus energizes sudden breakthroughs and innovative change. It's harmonizing beautifully with Saturn's discipline and Neptune's intuition, because remember, Neptune is the ruler of Pisces. You've got that intuitive thought. This supportive triangle really encourages you to step boldly into new ways of being, blending inspiration with what is practical and pioneering your courage. You've got to have that practicality, that pioneering courage. You're being asked now to dive into a different space of yourself. Who can you really be? What can you really be called to, and where are you really meant to be going? So Neptune's at 1 degrees 46, as I already said, in Aries, which is sextile Pluto. And it's also sextile, sorry, no, I wrote this badly. I'll read it again. So Neptune's at 146, sextile Pluto, and Saturn's at the 0 degree, really at the early degree point, and Neptune's kind of coming into the 2 degrees. And that's also, Saturn's also sextile Pluto. Okay, so we've got Neptune and sextile, sorry. We've got Neptune and Saturn, sextile Pluto. Right, these early degree sextiles bring fresh spiritual energy, which is like really good, right? So we've got this fresh, beautiful, new energy, and it's grounded in discipline, because that's the Saturn energy, and it also has this real energy around the transformational process. Neptune inspires visionary dreams and spiritual insight, while Saturn provides you structure and focus needed to manifest those visions into reality. There's something really good here. I really want you to hone in on this, right? This chart's giving you a lot of potential. Why? Because where your dreamy and spiritual and creative side comes in, there's a lot of support here in this chart, a lot. And it's really good because it will help you when you move forward, as you go through. I think this is a real reflective period in the chart. Gemini coming in with that double aspect, the twins, right? Bringing in double understanding, double information, bringing in communication, helping you to really round up your life, right? Now, as I said, Saturn and Neptune have recently just entered Aries, and they're both at the early degree point, bringing in fresh pioneering energy to the chart. This new Aries vibe is about bold beginnings, right? So it's very, very good. Courageous leadership and stepping into your authentic path with confidence. Couldn't read it on there. Stepping into your new path with confidence and just strength, really. You know, this early degree presence signals a new cycle of growth. It's going to urge you to initiate clarity, discipline, inspired vision. It's going to give you something you haven't had before. Now, what I want to point out here, right, is so you've got Saturn, early degree point, stability, focus, clarity, planning. Neptune, inspiration, spiritual acumen, knowing something a little bit beyond what you already know in Aries. What is Aries? Aries is the position of getting further. Aries is the position of going for it, making those inroads. So this is coming through, right? It's a really, really good chart, actually. I'm loving that about it. Then we've got Jupiter at 2655 Gemini, and it's squaring Saturn and Neptune in Aries at their early degree points, okay? This dynamic energy creates tension between expansive optimism and the need for realistic boundaries and discipline. And boundaries have been coming up a lot with you guys, and I think you really want to look into that. Where do you need to bring in your boundaries? Where do you need to be careful, okay? While Jupiter urges growth, exploration, and big ideas, Saturn and Neptune ground these impulses with caution and spiritual discernment. This square challenges you to balance dreaming big and responsible action, helping to ensure that your visions are sustainable and aligned with your higher purpose. And this is something very, very important. Like, your vision needs to be making sense with what you're doing next, okay? I will be bringing out something about purpose soon, but I've got a few videos that I need to do that I promised you guys, and I've made a little list now, and I'm going to start working my way through them and bringing them out as I go along. So together, the Sun, Moon, Mercury and Uranus all trine Pluto, with Neptune and Saturn sextile Pluto, are creating a highly fertile, energetic field for profound evolution. It's like nothing I've ever seen before. I've been doing these charts now for a really long time and learning astrology for a really long time. This is one of the most interesting charts I've seen in a while, because there is so much positive vibration and positive energy in it. But we must remember Jupiter square to Saturn and Neptune adds a constructive tension that pushes you to grow wisely and authentically. This cosmic blend is going to invite you to transform on a mental, spiritual, emotional and practical level, bringing courage with discipline and vision with grounding. It's exciting. It's exciting. There's a lot to be said for this. A lot to be said for this. All right, are you ready for your tarot? I'm ready to do it. Today we've got the Magical Mermaids Tarot Deck of Mushrooms by Sarah Richard. I'm enjoying these for really enjoying these for the new moons and full moons. I think this deck of cards works really well. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get out 2 cards, or I'm going to throw my cards on the floor. No, they're not floor. So, look, I meant it, didn't I? Angels, can you come in and support me in getting 2 cards for the new moon in Gemini? Told you they were going to do that. Give me 2 seconds. I'm going to pause and I will be with you in 2 seconds. So I got that one off the floor. That's our first card, and I'm going to get a second one for us. See what the angels want to do with that. Do you think they want to throw that one as well? Let's get her working. All right. Oh man, that's just being crazy. Oh my goodness. Okay, let's start again. We're just throwing them everywhere. We just want 1 card, don't we, for the new moon in Gemini. Are you ready, guys? Okay. Wow. You've got some amazing cards here. 2 major arcana cards. And they're powerful. Very powerful. Are you ready? So the first card you got is the Star. So beautiful, isn't it? I always think that looks like a spaceship, like, you know, like what we call UFO. Well, they don't call them that anymore. They don't say unidentified flying object anymore. They've changed it to something else, but I can't remember what it is anymore. It's something different. But anyway, what used to be the UFOs though. But it kind of reminds me of that, and this kind of star of hope. But the stars come out. It's a beautiful card for a beautiful new moon in Gemini. A beautiful, strong, powerful new moon that is bringing you opportunity, change, new conviction, new space, new environment, everything. It's all coming in, right? The beautiful thing about it is that you are being given that symbol, the symbology of you are ready now. You're ready to realize your dreams. You're ready. You're ready to move forward. You're ready to shift your patterning. You're ready to go where you need to go. Absolutely ready to do that. The angels are telling me to tell you that there is nothing that should be stopping you now. This is about you following your North Star, going where you need to go, doing what you need to do. For some of you, they are talking about being a little bit sidetracked, sidebarred, wrong people, wrong journey, wrong. Well, this is how the angels are saying it. They're saying although it's wrong, it's what you need to experience before you move forward into the trajectory that you're going into. But it is to remember that not everything is exactly, everything that glitters isn't gold. That's what they're telling me. Everything that glitters isn't gold. Okay, I don't know where we're going with that. Anything else, angels, on why this? Okay, so because you're in this star energy and you're following your North Star and you're going to where you need to go, they're telling you to watch out for things that are going to get your attention as you go along, distract you, take you somewhere else. This could be people, this could be relationships, this could be shiny glittery objects. I remember someone doing a reading with me once and saying, please stop getting distracted by shiny baubles. You know, the shiny object syndrome, to be careful of that. They're saying that, okay? Very key. And also tune in to the fact that you've got nature, spirits, devas, and the earth and Mother Gaia working with you, whether you're male or female, whether you're masculine or feminine, whatever you identify as human. You are literally being assisted by the womb and the energetic vibration of that goddess mother energy, that source energy too. So let's have a look at our other cards. You've got the best cards for this new moon, the best cards. This is the Empress, another major arcana card. The Empress bringing in more of that starlight energy. You are being taken to where you need to go. You are being told to come, let's go, let's do this now, let's shift. Now, some of you have already started shifting. Well done, woohoo, yay, well done, good job, right? Some of you have not. Now, if you've not started shifting, then this is a call to you to start right now, to actually start moving into the destination where you need to go. This does mean new up leveling. This does mean new experiences. This does mean doing things you wouldn't do normally. Also, it means, like, you know, saying yes where you'd normally say no. How many of you have been saying no to things where you ought to be saying yes to things, right? How many of you have been doing that? Okay, projects. The angels are showing me projects. The angels are also showing me viable options of approaching people because there's more going on with you. This thing about two people creating something has been coming up in our daily readings as well. I want you to tune into that. There's something going on. There's something being shown to you. There's something you need to do. Now, if you're watching this, my lovelies, the reading for these cards in the report that I put out will be a little bit different because I will be using the book that this comes out of. Okay. All right then, my lovely. Let's get back to the rest of the report. So let's see what we've got. Here we go. I am going down here to show you more about what this moon wants to bring you. So this new moon in Gemini does call you to work on a few things, and it asks you really lovingly to start to balance curiosity with clarity and flexibility with focus. So it's time to release mental clutter and outdated narratives that no longer serve your growth. Embrace change on how you think, communicate and connect. Trust your intuition alongside logic, letting both guide your path. Cultivate authentic conversations that deepen your relationships with yourself and with others. This is about self-expression. You know, how are you expressing and how are you using your voice? Transform your ideas into grounded plans with practical steps. You are invited to dance with duality, allowing your mind to explore freely while rooting yourself in your own inner truth. This balance will be key to navigating the energetic tensions present, especially with Jupiter square to Saturn and Neptune turning potential friction into fertile ground for growth. You see, the thing is, you need the two. It's quite a happy chart with all sextiles and trines, but the square is important because what it does is it shows you what you need to do next. It shows you where you need to go. It shows you who you need to be. And a little bit of friction makes you shift, makes you do the thing you need to do. Okay, so if you have personal planets or points, so Sun, Moon, Mercury, Venus, Mars, Ascendant, or your midheaven, between 1 degree and 11 of the mutable signs, which are Gemini, Virgo, Sagittarius, Pisces, you will feel this moon's activation most strongly. Expect shifts in communication, styles, ideas, and connections. It's a perfect time to set your intentions around learning, sharing, and evolving your mental landscape. Now, also, you might be affected by this new moon if you have Gemini, Ascendant, Saturn, or Moon. Okay, now we've got some new moon intentions and rituals. So I felt that if we had some intention questions and some ritual suggestions, it would help you as you move forward, because I was just doing some intentions and things, but I felt that there's a little bit more that you could do with. So let's have a look at the reflection questions. What new ways of thinking or communicating am I ready to invite into my life? You could use it like as a journal prompt. Okay. You could say, how can I balance curiosity with focus and discipline? Use that as a journal prompt. What old mental patterns am I ready to release for deeper clarity? Use that as a way to find out what's going on in your mind, right? How can I connect more authentically with others and myself? So let's have a look at our ritual suggestions. So the first one we've got is mind mapping. You can write down all your new ideas or conversations that you want to start this lunar cycle with. Let your mind roam freely and focus on what resonates with you. Okay, the next one is an air meditation. So I recommend you sit in a quiet place and breathe deeply. Envisioning fresh air, clearing your mind and inviting in new perspectives. And this is this remembrance of the fact Gemini is an air sign and it wants to clear clutter out. Although it can be cluttered, it wants to clear clutter out, right? And then speak your intentions. Share your new moon goals with a trusted friend or journal them aloud to activate the words so that they become reality in your life as you move forward. So there you go, my lovely. So that is your new moon in Gemini report. If you do have enjoyed this, please do subscribe. Do give me a thumbs up. Check out the videos if you're interested. Namaste, everyone, and have a happy new moon in Gemini. And I will see you in our daily tarot readings that we have and some of the picker cards that I do often. Take care of yourselves. I'm sending you so much love. Do bear with me about the other things I promised. They will come as we go through this year. Sending you so much love. Bye everyone. Take care. Bye.